Here at EPIC, we study infectious diseases of global importance. Many of these diseases are neglected tropical diseases and neglected infections of poverty. This means there's not very much research done on them, but EPIC is stepping up. My lab focuses on a parasite known as Entamoeba histolytica. It causes dysentery and also liver infections, and it affects about 50 million people annually. So we're trying to understand the biology of the parasite to identify new vaccine targets or new drug targets.
My lab is focused on the fungal pathogen Cryptococcus neoformans. Cryptococcus neoformans worldwide kills about 180,000 people a year. Just recently, the World Health Organization, or WHO, has listed Cryptococcus neoformans as one of the 4 critical fungal pathogens worldwide that needs research focus.
I study Entamoeba histolytica, a parasite of humans. Entamoeba histolytica infects the human large intestine and colonizes there to cause amoebic dysentery, a severe form of diarrhea. We were the first ones to fully be able to replicate this life cycle in the lab, where we can study how does Entamoeba histolytica fully switch between its 2 forms, with the idea that once we understand this process, there may be better ways to fight this.
My team works on several pathogens, one of which is Naegleria fowleri, the brain-eating amoeba. This amoeba causes a very serious infection in some humans. It occurs when the parasite is flushed up your nose, when you're swimming or bathing or somehow introducing warm, fresh water up your nose. The disease ultimately ends up in your brain, causing what's called primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, which is a big word for a very serious and deadly, most of the time, brain infection.
Our research, we're focused on molecular parasitology, and right now the lab is focused on organelle biogenesis in the African trypanosome, which is the causative agent of African sleeping sickness, and also Nagana, which is a wasting disease in cattle. Primarily right now we work on African trypanosomes, but they are related to American trypanosomes, which are in South America, and are with climate change and immigration, those diseases are starting to become a problem in the US. So we now see Trypanosoma cruzi in Texas and in southern US.
My research is focused on the parasite that causes African sleeping sickness. Sleeping sickness is a neglected tropical disease. It affects some of the poorest people in the world, and there's no economic market for developing new drugs, even though it's a disease that kills people. Labs like ours are part of the effort to identify new ways to target the parasite and potentially develop new treatments for these diseases.